the girl behind the most famous exorcism case. What if a story became so famous that decades later people still argue, was this a medical tragedy, a spiritual case, or something that should never have happened? In the 1970s, a young woman from Germany became known around the world after a case that many people still connect with exorcism. Her name was Anneliese Michel. And even today, people disagree about what really happened. This is the story behind one of the most discussed cases in modern history. Chapter 1. Who was Anneliese? Anneliese Michel was born in Germany and grew up in a religious family. People who knew her described her as quiet, hardworking, and serious. As she grew older, unusual health struggles began to appear. She experienced episodes that affected her daily life and eventually led her family to seek medical help. Doctors worked to understand what was happening, but over time, different explanations started appearing. Some believed the problem was medical, others believed something spiritual was happening, and that disagreement would later make this story famous. Chapter 2. The health struggles. As the years passed, Anneliese reportedly experienced difficult symptoms and changes in daily functioning. She received treatment and continued trying to manage her condition, but progress seemed difficult. Her family became increasingly worried. At the same time, spiritual interpretations started becoming more important in how some people understood her experience. Different people around her saw the same situation in very different ways, and eventually, a decision was made that changed everything. Chapter 3. The Exorcism Decision. Eventually, religious authorities became involved. Sessions were carried out over time with the goal of helping her. Today, this part of the story is often discussed and interpreted differently depending on people's beliefs. Supporters believed they were helping. Critics later argued that medical treatment should have remained the focus. The case became increasingly serious, and later, the entire situation attracted national attention. Chapter 4. What happened next? After the events became public, many difficult questions followed. People asked, could more medical support have helped? Did beliefs influence decisions? How should situations involving both faith and health be handled? These questions led to major public discussion. The case became known internationally. Books, discussions, and movies later drew inspiration from it. But the debates never completely stopped. Chapter 5. Why people still talk about it. Decades later, people still mention Anneliese Michel when discussing the connection between belief, health, and difficult human experiences. Some view the case through faith. Others see it as a reminder of how important medical care and support can be. But one thing almost everyone agrees on, it was a deeply serious situation involving a real person, and that's why this story is remembered even today. So, what do you think? Was this a misunderstood case, a story shaped by different beliefs, or something people still don't fully understand? Tell me your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoy real mystery and history documentaries, subscribe for the next story, because sometimes reality leaves more questions than legends.